That is right. It is currently 6:16. I should have been leaving the house a long time ago. But anyway, sorry, I ate a chip. Anyway, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Julien McGhee, and I am currently a teacher who teaches 3rd grade. And today is the first day of school. It is August 7th, 2023 on a Monday morning. And I just want to thank God for blessing me and waking me up on this very day for this exciting new chapter of the new school year. But without further ado, I do have a 45-minute drive. So why don't we go ahead and get on out now? I'm really tired already, you guys. I didn't really get the Sunday scaries last night. You know, everything was really ran smoothly. However, did not get as much sleep as I needed. So we'll see how today will go. Good morning. Good morning. We are here in the classroom. The nerves have not hit yet. I repeat, the nerves have not hit yet. I'm pretty sure it won't start hitting until the children are literally here inside the classroom. That's probably when it's gonna hit. All of my secret stories are good except that one. This one right here, the CH has fallen, so I had to fix that. Meanwhile, I have some other stuff to bring inside the classroom, so let's go ahead and do that right now. And let's just finish setting up what we need to set up. Okay, cool. Good Tuesday morning. This is the second day of school. Obviously, I did not finish the first day of school because it was too much going on. Basically, we went over procedures, expectations for this upcoming school year. Did as many as different activities as we could. Today we are going to be reading about first day jitters. We're going to read about a character who is nervous about their first day. Most of us in here are nervous about their first day. I know I am. But we are going to learn how are we going to get through that. All right. Everyone gets their jitters sometime. When I say jitters, what do you think that means? Nervous. Sometimes your body tends to do this a lot, right? Alright. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through his bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss the first day at your new school, do you? So automatically, our very most important character is who? Sarah. Where's Sarah?
She's in the bed.
She is in the bed.
Under the covers.
Under the covers. I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Oh, of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. Why did Sarah say she is not going? She has the jitters. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it would be hard, and I just hate it, that's all. Oh, we just discovered another problem why she does not want to go to this new school, because she does not what? She
Don't like.
She does not like starting over. What's another thing? She doesn't what? Or she doesn't know. She doesn't know anybody. But, and then they were there. Oh, I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, called Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Burton. Sarah slumped down into her seat. So now, who she's gonna meet now?
Her principal.
Principal, Mrs. who? Burton. Did you see her anywhere?
Yeah, she at the door.
She's at the door.
She greeted everyone and
The class looked up as Mrs. Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, class. I would like you to meet, drum roll please, your new teacher, Mrs. Sarah Jane Hartwell. So it turns out that Sarah is a what? Specifically, she is a what? Teacher. She is a grown-up. But wait, y'all just asked, was that her dad that was in the story? Nope, that's her husband. So, I have a question. Can teachers get nervous too?
Yeah.
You are.
Why do you think teachers get nervous as well?
Because they don't know who they're going to be teaching.
What else? Why do you think teachers get nervous on their first day of school? We might mess up, right? We might think we might be bad teachers. We might mess up. Do we mess up? Do teachers mess up? Yeah, teachers mess up all the time. As a matter of fact, I messed up so many times in the midst of you all walking in here. Am I perfect? No. But do I expect you all to be perfect?
Yes.
No. The famous line is nobody is perfect. You are going to mess up sometimes, and guess what? That is what? Okay. Well, I am still pretty nervous. However, I am glad I found a solution to help us with our nervousness. And that is our what? That is our what? That is our who? You all want some? Are you sure? Are you positive? What I'm going to ask you to do is, when I say one, when I say what, you're going to stand up quietly. I didn't say go yet. Two, you are going to go to your chair. Did I say sit at your chair?
No.
No, I said go to it. Then when I say three, you do what? Sit down. Okay, here we go. Number one. Joy.
Wait, that's good.
This is Sonic. This is Sonic. This is
How is it? It's kind of good.
It's part of
And then we practiced dismissal before we actually dismissed. Yesterday I could just say it was a whirlwind, but you know, we're just trying to figure things out. Arista shot. Thumbs up. Elbows back. Feet apart. Knees together. Bottoms out. Tongue out. Eyes closed. Arista shot. Kids, they were overall good, you know. I think they were just really excited to see each other again. Hopefully today we'll get the ground running. We moved on from day one. We survived, thank the Lord. And now we're moving on to day number 2. Let me just show you the classroom here. Desk. And this is just the calamity of what happened yesterday. This is all there, all about me stuff that we did. Multiple supplies over here that we are going to store today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start doing that now. Update. It's now 7:33. I was able to put all the supplies away and fix up our desks. Supplies are located back there. All of it was able to be stored back there, which is a really good thing. What I'm going to do now is print out the materials that we're going to be using today. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Oh, Lord Jesus. It is the end of the day, Tuesday. Today was so much better. We went through once again, our morning meeting, our expectations. We started our morning work this morning. What that entails is you have your word of the day, your grammar check, editing tidbit where they have to rewrite the sentence, word problem of the day, math, fast math, and then some type of review. We do that every single morning. We grade it at the end of the week. Coming up with our class expectations. So we already did our expectations for the school, such as how do we walk in the line, how are we in the hallway, how are we in the classroom, how are we at lunch, how are we in the bathroom. But today, we had the children come up with class expectations within the classroom. So my assistant, Ms. Giles, she worked with the kids on that. Classroom jobs, student of the week, and class dojo. Classroom jobs, I assigned 2 children per day. I got this from Mrs. Call Campers, but I assigned 2 children per day to be the leader, and they just do anything that is needed in the classroom. 1 boy, 1 girl, and then we switch out the leaders every single day. So student of the week, that child will be chosen to lead the line, lead our morning meetings, lead our closing circles, you know, whatever the student of the week is, you already know. They will be chosen every Friday, and then they'll be that student of the week, then, you know, the following week, all the way up until that Friday, then we'll choose a new one. We also come up with the secret student, and secret student is the student that we as teachers focuses on the entire week, and that student will be revealed at the end of the week. So a new student will be chosen on Monday, and then they will be revealed on Friday. If they met the expectations, the whole class gets an incentive. So if they don't, better luck next time. And then lastly, Classroom Dojo. I will send out those links to the parents tonight, but that basically keep points, track points for my students, and not only my parents will also find out, you know, how they're doing in the classroom by Classroom Dojo. After that, we went to lunch, and then we had recess. Let me show you. So for recess, we played with Jenga, and we did this as a classroom community buildings, and we were timing to see how long it takes for all of us to build the blocks until it falls. Our time today was 15 minutes and 20 seconds. So next time we do this, whenever we do have time, we'll see if we could beat that time without it falling. But we were able to get through all students. All students were able to take a block and put it on top, except one. It was the very last one, actually. Okay, after we did that, we went over this new website called Bottle Learning. And Bottle Learning is essentially a website for children to practice their math and English skills. So we went through that. I set up their classroom logins. Lastly, we did another reading activity called Do Unto Others. We had 2 reading books that we focused on today. First one was about what are otters and how are they in the earth, because some of the students really did not know what otters were. Then we got into Do Unto Others, and this social and emotional learning type book of what kids feel like they should do unto others. So after they read the book, well, we did a read aloud on YouTube, they did their otter activity. Another idea from Mrs. Call's Campers. Mrs. Call, you're just an inspiration for all of us. But this is the work that they came up with. They did their otters. And so, and all they had to do was first, they had to fill in the blank. Classmates should think positive and be caring, nice and helpful, and safe and loving. So they wrote it, and then they cut it out, and then they colored it, and then they glued it. And this one says, classmates should say, excuse me, be kind to others, help others. We were doing this thing where whoever had the best handwriting gets to have an incentive. So this child actually had the best handwriting. And here it says, my classmates should always say sorry. I don't know if you can't see this. My classmates always should say sorry. And then my classmates should always say thank you. Yeah, so I deem this one as the best handwriting. And look at the color. Very well. Here are the rest of the otters. And I'm about to put it over here. And this would be our student wall area. I have finished printing off day work number 3. It's set and ready to go for tomorrow morning. The otters are now located on the wall. Don't they look good? They sure do. It is time for me to head out. This is to close. I'll see you all tomorrow morning.